Hey, get out of my way. I can't help it. It's dark out here. You two need to shut up. Are you Dracula? No, it is me, Sir Eldricardo Montalban. I have heard of this man before. What are we doing out here? We are searching for the lost Sir Eldric IV. Well, he ain't lost. His internet's broke. Yes, I believe he make video about this. No, he is lost. That was but an impostor. And we are here in this graveyard on the night before All Hallows Eve. All Hallows Eve, yes. Well, what are we going to do? We are going to dig up Sir Eldric IV. Is he dead? No, he is not dead. He is simply missing. Okay, that was much too long. Let's play Carve and Share. This game comes out, or a very similar game comes out, every year on Newgrounds. And you carve a pumpkin and share it. I don't even know if they update the program every year, if they just repost the original. Yeah, uploaded 2010, so they just repost the original every year. It is a very fun game, though, and I encourage you, if I can adjust my volume, there we go, to try it. So this year, I have a very good idea of what I'd like to do. I'm going to put a bunk there, a bunk there, a bunk there, and a bunk there. There we go. That is my pumpkin. Wait, is there an erase? Yes, there's a heal button. Because I just noticed that they are not in line. So I want maybe like a bunk there and a bunk there. Okay. This side is still spaced a little bit more than that, but that's okay. So now I want a bunk there, 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 and there. Okay. So let's see if we can get this to line up correct. I want to go straight. Oh, that is ugly. Is there a straight button? Oh, you can use S. Heal that up. Okay, heal, 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 heal. I was hoping there would be a line button that would take it over. This is not going to look like I want it to, really. So I'm going to have to... Whoa! Hello! Wrong button. S button. Alright, so I guess I need to put that up a bit more. Nope, that doesn't look good. I don't like the way that looks. Get rid of that. Still don't like the way it looks, but that's alright. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Man, that is lopsided as all get out. Anyway. We don't want a tooth here, so we want to do that. Let's put that... again. I'm trying to right-click like it's Microsoft Paint. Alright, so we need to split there. I guess we can have a bottom tooth there, right? Alright, so then let's put the mouth corners over here. And how do I want to do this? I want this to be the split, so I'm going to do this. And line it up like that. Man, that sharp teeth, those are not. So here I can do that, 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 that. Huh, not quite my best creation. Also, in real life, you can't have this part because you've carved all the way around it. It would be floating in nowhere. You can't actually do this. You use very thin, the flat toothpicks, and you turn them sideways so that the thin edge is facing people as they walk forward, so they don't see the very thin toothpick holding the floating piece in place, just like with the eyes. This is very poor, but I'm going to leave it that way. I also like the eyes looking like that. What you could do, which I'm not going to, is lengthen this. Oh, you know what? This is, I think, the tool I'm looking for. Once again, it is not right-click. This is not Microsoft Paint. There are other tools here. So you can do a straight line like that, or a square. So that is what I did wrong in order to make this pumpkin. Okay, so we're going to start over, which is new. Are you sure? Yes. And this time we're going to use the actual tools. So what I want to do, step one with the dots. Alright, so I want the top of the eye, the inside corner, and the outside corner. This looks like I'm not leaving enough room for the mouth, but you know what? Who cares? We'll do it. First of all, just those dots are kind of creepy. Also, once again, it is not the right click. Alright, I suppose that's closer. Okay, so this should let us do a thin line, and then we want to choose this one, thin line, thin line. That doesn't look very good, but we'll clean it up just a little bit. Get it a little bit. Well, now it looks like he's got mascara or something on, so let's get rid of that. And go back here, put in the dot, choose this tool to swoop there in a sharp manner. I don't want curves on this, but there's definitely curves going on. Oh well, we'll have to deal with it. Nope, really don't like that. So let's get rid of that line. That's just, I mean, a little bit of a curve that you can't get rid of because you're doing it with the mouse is one thing. But it's another when it's... That was an accident. Oh, hello. Okay, undo. Alright, switch back to this. Let's heal this up. Healing the pumpkin. In real life, you cannot heal the pumpkin. The pumpkin, once cut, remains cut. Remember this, always, childrens. Once again, with that lopsided right side of the eye. It is what it is, and it does what it does. I can make that slightly sharper. We'll leave it like that. Will this actually look any better than the pumpkin I made before? Oh, you can adjust the size of it too. Not that I need to. I wonder how well that would work. Alright, let's do this, the cut. Let's make it big. Oh boy. And there's no way to adjust the... No way to adjust the angle. But I suppose we can do that. Wait. Want to turn it on to the cutting side. Do that. That. And then come a little bit inside, do that. That. And... that, maybe? Will that work? Alright, so now I want to connect it. And this is the part where I can't connect it. Okay, so I need to make this small. Connect it like that. Connect that. And do that. Sweet. Liken it. Very tiny little eraser here. Very tiny little cut here. We are making perfection in the form of a jack-o'-lantern. Alright, once again, make it big. Go ahead and add a cut here and a cut here. Whoa, that is too big. Too big, thank you very much. No thank you. Forgot it is one less than that. Cut. Cut. There we go. And then switch it back up. Cut. Cut. And then switch it back over. Cut. Cut. And then switch it back up. Cut. And then switch it way down and cut. That is so lopsided it isn't even funny. You would think it's funny, but it's not. Okay. So this is too close. We need to make this a little bit bigger. How do we want to do it? Step 1, go back 1 step. Step 2. I suppose we want to put this in. No. Clean that up. Just a little bit. We're the little bits. Just a little bit. Try this again. Try it again. Try it again. Okay. Click. There we go. That's what I want to do. Switch to this tool again. Except I really want it to go down a bit more, I suppose. Try something like that. Erase. Switch to this side. Click it in there. Erase. Erase. good. Slip it down a bit. Swip it up a bit. And swip it down a bit. Now, I still want this. I want it a bit smaller so that when I come in with the eraser, it does not get in my way. Oop, wrong button. There we go. And, right like that, I suppose. And now, I want, well, actually, I still want this one. Come up. And go down. And I guess just go down like that. And we're not going to be able to sweep this the way I want to. So we'll just cut it over like that. Yeah, that's fine. His mouth can be a little bit lopsided. What else do we want to do to this dude to give him some menacingness? Let's give him... you can't give him the eyebrows because the rotation is all wrong. So you want something like this. You want big, angry eye... Wow, that's a little bit bad on this side. Shave those eyebrows just a little bit. Separate but equal. Works really well for eyebrows. There we go. And this one, we want to, yeah, just fill it in a little bit down here. And just erase a little bit of it down here. Close enough. Okay, what else do we want this dude to have? I think he should have a classic, super classic, crappy scar. That is too big. That is way too big. Go down. Okay. So we want a line, and then we want the lines across the line, and that is like a staple of... Well, it's not like a staple. It's not like he has a staple in him. This is like a standard Halloween thing where you have the scar. Grr. In fact, let's have him say... Grr. No, let's not have him say grr. That's a silly thing to say. You can use the number pad. Oh! That's what makes that work, and that's what makes that work. I see how it works. I see what you're doing. And I understand. There we go. There is a guy who's a little bit droopy. Maybe he's got some Bell's palsy. His name is Bell's palsy. Share. And so now he gets added with all the other pumpkins. Here is an excellent pumpkin. Look at that. That takes dedication to get just that little bit of stuff going. That is pretty awesome. I'm going to rate you 5 stars. I love you. What else do we got? This one's pretty cool. This one is called... I don't know what it's called, but they managed to sign their name. But you get a 5 too. You are Uboa in repose. You are frightened. You can change the color of the thingy. Huh. I don't like that one very much. This one, it's a checkerboard pattern, but I don't find it particularly... Oh, this one looks nice. That guy's kind of cool. Listen up, Hulk Hogan! Oh, no. I don't want to look at that one yet. This is called My Pumpkin by Ego Llama. Excellent job. I'm not going to rate it 0 because I don't know if maybe you have a mental condition. This is another one by Ego Llama. This one's a little bit better. I'm not going to rate it, though, because I don't know if you have a mental condition. Aw, sadness leaves you empty. I like it. 5 stars. Alright, so, this has been Carve and Share. Front page of Newgrounds every Halloween. Until next time, bye-bye.